jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Man, that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
First in the building, Haynes Legacy on deck. Salute. What's good, man? It's another one. We here. We ready to the hottest chat in the game. You already know, to the hottest chat in the game. Don Von in the building. What's good with it, Don? Salute at WCS in the chat. Yes, sir. Big Blunts and Boxing the GOAT in the building. Haynes Legacy, good fellas. Salute to you. Salute, man. Just weigh in on the smoke. Blessings to you, Big Blunts. Stickin' Boys, Fishing and Sports in the building this morning. You already know, you know what I'm saying? You already know how we come up in the morning, man. The hottest chat in the game, dog. Salute my people up early cooking with WCS. Yes, sir. We got hot grease all the way in to the fish fry that's going on. They can't stop it. They can't stop it. They can't stop the fish fry. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep on talking about it. We're going to keep on talking about it. You know what I'm saying? You already know what day it is of the week. It's Tuesday already. It's another day closer to the weekend, man. Come on. They can't stop it. They can't stop it, bro. They just can't stop it. Seriously. It's too much going on, man. You know what I'm saying? We got too much going on over here, man. The hottest chat in the game is on deck, man. Haynes Legacy, Don Von. Pound for Pound King, what's good? Peace to you, brother, on deck. Spartan 908, man. I like that name, Spartan 908. I like that name, man. Real talk. 908 in the building. 11 days and running. You know what I'm saying? 11 days and running. Vegas is going to be lit. We're going to be lit. Man, this is the reckoning. This is Judgment Day. This is where we send Errol Spence into retirement. You know what I'm saying? This is Judgment Day. All that cutting the corners and everything. No, we're not acknowledging that like you some superhero. You ain't no superhero, dog. No, you ain't doing that shit, dog. Smith on deck. Salute to you, brother. Recent subscribe. Got factual and funny content. I appreciate you. No doubt. Thank you for pulling up. Real talk. Support the channel, man. Share the content. Man, shout out to the first super chat of the day. Drop Spence in the hot grease, aka fish fry on deck, man. Shout out to my guy Gumbo coming in here with the spice. You know what I'm saying? Coming in here with the spice. They don't know Gumbo. We got to tell them. Gumbo, we got to let them know, man. It ain't going to be fun next week. See, look, we're all the way down to 11 days, and we can talk like it's, hey, man, I'll be there next week, dog. I'll see you next week. Next week, we'll be there, nigga. Yeah, I'll see you there, nigga. No problem. We're going to be there. No doubt. Yeah, I got you, man. Next week. You talking about next week? Yeah, next week. Man, look, the numbers done drop. The numbers done drop so bad, man. The whole conversation changed. We here next week. You know what I'm saying, Gumbo? We here next week. Bud, the dentist, Can you give Mr. Ed his tea back? Hello, I'm Mr. Ed. Gumbo, you old ass nigga. Hey, how we know about that, Gumbo? Hey, because we only used to have 3 or 4 channels back then. And goddamn, Mr. Ed was one of the shows that used to come on, goddamn. Hello, I'm Mr. Ed. Look, it was a talking horse, y'all. It was a talking horse, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gumbo with the $10 super chat, the dime in the building. Next week, we on deck, man. Tyrese on deck in the building. Toothless Texan, man. I'm telling you, man, the chat, man, y'all have lost y'all character. Man, y'all got these people feeling some type of way. Y'all are not bound by the morals and principles, therefore allotted to allow you the privilege, to be in the YTC community. Y'all are not conducting yourselves as such. That's what they're saying about it. Y'all are not conducting yourselves in such a manner for which bestowed upon you when you was born on this earth. What did your parents teach you, goddammit? Salute W said Bud is the zero collector and would be the T collector when he destroys Arrow. What are they talking about, people? They're talking about Arrow getting hit with that good shot. And he still can't talk at the post-fight conference because his teeth ain't in his mouth. Come on, man. You think you ain't gonna goddamn get touched up top? Come on, man. Man, Crawford ain't gonna be worrying about, you know, what you in. You practice on defense and the high guard and all that shit. Nah, you getting hit, man. And I hope that referee is not trying to stand in between y'all every time you engage or whatever to prevent any type of intense moments, you know, if y'all fighting on the inside. I hope that's not the case. We ain't worried about that though, man. Crawford, Bud, you know what I'm saying? Whatever name, you know, that you choose to wear on that fight night, mercenary, apex predator. You know what I'm saying? It seems like Spence got like 15, 20 alias hashtags that he want to go off of. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter though. For real. We're going to knock them teethies out. Bud Crawford is going to be the tooth collector when it's all said and done. He going to be the tooth collector, nigga. For real. You talking about eyes? Man, we talking about teethies. We're going to get those teeth collected. As a matter of fact, we do have some areas to cover today. You know what I'm saying? Because from my understanding is that Errol Spence, you know, it was put out there that maybe, you know, potentially his golden mouthpiece, supposedly, you know what I'm saying, was shown. And I can't, you know, when Blunt's dropped that to me, I'm like, I don't know what's going on over there, but they need a therapist. You know what I'm saying? But I say, no, just let them continue to be reckless. Continue to let them be rambunctious, out of control, you know, unaware of what their direction is. But it was something that came out that looked like the mouthpiece of Errol Spence Jr. and what it was going to look like. And I will get to that, you know what I'm saying? But I have to still bring in some of the people in the chat. But let me continue to read. Where we at? 11 days officially. I want to give a big shout out to the stray in the building. You know, I told y'all the strays are gonna be in here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that blue special forces team that's in the chat. Let him live. You know what I'm saying? I got Team Blue Special Force in the chat, man. Let him live, man. You know what I'm saying? They over here, you know, talking like they don't know English. Don't fall for it. Shout out to Samad Warren in the building. Peace and blessings, beloved. Salute WCS. Certify. Stamp the like button. You already know Samad. What's good with it, brother? How you living? How are you living? It's Tuesday. I was telling them earlier, Saman, I said, man, the conversation has changed. Man, we up here talking like, man, I'll check you out next week, man. I'll be in the area, man. I'll be in the area. Yeah, I'll be in the area. Where the area is your living room, your car, sports bar, motherfucking hotel where they showing the fight. I'll see you next week. Either way it goes, I know where we going. You know what I'm saying? Damn near half of the motherfucking global system is going to be tuned in. It better be. You know what I'm saying? I want a lot of people to witness this. I want a lot of people to witness this goddamn reckoning. Judgment Day, goddamn it. My big homie, Mr. Gumbo, big salute to you, OG. Good morning. Hope you safe out there. Yeah, for sure, man. Hope Gumbo's safe out there, man. Always, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gumbo, man. And one love to you for supporting the channel always, my brother. But Gumbo, I have to tell you, if I wouldn't be shit if I don't tell you this as a friend, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you drive them big trucks now. Pay attention, Gumbo. I know you drive them big trucks. And I know it's tough driving them big trucks, trying to pay attention to everything. Well, I'm going to tell you something. As closer we get to the fight, Gumbo, when you're driving at nighttime, it's not just your eyes. It's going to be for real. You might run into some aerosexuals running in front of your truck. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel like you hit a speed bump or something, don't feel guilty, bro. They doing that shit on purpose. A lot of these aerosexuals ain't trying to goddamn go in the next week, Gumbo. You know what I'm saying? They seeing goddamn big ass trucks running down there. They running towards the motherfucker. Running right in front of your shit. Bow. They don't want next week to come around there, Gumbo. Don't feel guilty, nigga. Matter of fact, if you in fourth gear, go to fifth gear. Go to fifth gear, Gumbo. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not your fault. It's not your fault, man. They see you over here in the chat. They trying to goddamn get some insurance money. It's not your fault. Just keep on driving, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know unless I told you. You didn't know that was going on unless I told you. You probably already done ran over some anyway. But believe me, they doing this shit on purpose, dog. They finding any way, shape, or form not to show up next week. Don't feel guilty, bro. God is with you. All right? Straight in the building, over. Breaker 1910-4. We have some strays in the building on the floor. Eating those damn molded breadcrumbs I left out there. Breaker 1910-4. Somebody put eyes on that stray. Box Hero comes in here early in the AM and say, that's all you Bud fans can hope for, a rookie mistake. That ain't no rookie mistake, nigga. Goddamn, when Ugas touched him, it wasn't no rookie mistake. Come on now. When Ugas popped that mouthpiece, that wasn't no rookie mistake. That's Errol's mistake. If he never would have dropped the top, pressed the gas, and was ejected out, that wasn't nobody's fault but his own. And look, don't get mad at me, bro, because he brags about surviving it. He brag about hitting the pavement and all that and surviving. He brags about the shit. Don't bring your punk ass over here, talking about, oh, that's all you. Hey, listen, the reason why his teeth is not in his mouth because he chose to have some leisure fun too many times and paid the price. You know what I'm saying? And paid the price. He brags about being able to go in here and fight after the accident and what he's been able to do. So don't come over here getting mad of my thumbnails. I'm just saying, when Bud beat that ass, not if, when Bud, when and when is spelled the same, okay? When and when, W-H-E-N and W-I-N. When he beat that ass. Shout out to MD Mills on deck, man. MD is going to break it down. He said, not really. He's referring to Box Hero that stumbled over here this morning because people, he wants to be a part of the community. He see the support. He see the cohesion, y'all. He sees the cohesion, the camaraderie. He said, oh, I yearn for that because over in the aerosexual landfill, all we do is look for trash. All we do is just search around all day for little gems. I like it over here. The air is so clean. I love the air over here. Don't do them too bad, MD. Bud has the superior. You start off all these intellectual words that MD, you know what I'm saying? They may not be ready. I don't know how long some of these dudes been out of school. He said Bud had superior timing, superior footwork, the superior combinations, the superior strength, and superior ring IQ. God damn, dog. On a Tuesday, you had to use superior that many times. I swear, man. Why did you have to use that so early in the live stream? They're not ready there, MD. God damn, man. Now you just destroyed the life of another stray. Gumbo, did you feel a bump? Just let me know. You know what I'm saying? Let me know you feel a bump in the road, man. That one right there, I know that one ran straight out of the chat into your goddamn oncoming view, man. But you didn't see it. Once again, I'll be a witness for you in court. You did not know that shit was gonna happen. But after Mills, you know, said what he said and used superior that many times, man, that straight just ran up out of the chat into traffic. Over. Ended it. Over. Done. Finished. Dragon Leg, what's good with it? Salute to you in the building. Y'all say his jab, he's too small. Eye snatcher ribs. Yeah, man, let's talk about the toothus. Let's talk about the teethus. The toothus and the teethus. Them teethus is what we going for. We're going to be the tooth collector. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be the tooth collector. Seriously. Hey, you know what they used to say when some of y'all were small, those of you like myself that grew up, you know, back in the day when you used to lose a tooth and you put it up under the pillow and you waiting on the teeth, you know, the tooth fairy to come over there and drop you some money. See, this ain't gonna be that. The tooth fairy ain't coming, dog. No. Shit's done changed over the years. The tooth fairy ain't showing up to you there, Spence. Guarantee you that. You know what I'm saying? The shit that you're gonna see, it's gonna be a little bit more gory, a little bit more scary. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about, it's two of them too. It's called the left and the right. They work together. Don't worry about it. You'll be able to go right back to your dentist and he'll be able to fix you up. You know what I'm saying? They got that super glue in that motherfucker. They're going to get you right. Man. And once again, fair warning before people get too far. Fair warning. Don't say you didn't hear me tell you over here. Don't say I didn't tell you. But don't go looking for your mouthpiece in the fight, dog. Don't do it. Shout out to Samad Warren with a $10 super chat. I say a dime super chat in the building. WCS, just a suggestion. You should put up on your thumbnail a picture of Bucky from Fat Albert as a picture of EJ after July 29th. Grand Rising, beloved. See, man, y'all are just going too far in the stream, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are becoming, I guess the ad-libbing and sarcasm is just rubbing off. You know what I'm saying? Because the more and more you say things like that, the light bulb is going to click on. I'm like, okay. It's going to get more vicious. As closer we get to the fight, it's going to get more and more vicious. Don't get mean to thinking. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm about to take you up on that, Samar. You know what I'm saying? I'll take you up on that for real. But I have to put it into a storyline, though. I have to make it worth something. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, I got some ideas already. You know what I'm saying? I got some ideas already, man. You feel me? I got some ideas already. Blunt say, the real OG MD Mills, what's the word? Salute, good morning. What's good? What's good? Nah, that's everything right. That thumbnail is absolutely on point. You know what I'm saying? We are getting great content in the morning on Tuesday. Mills has already said superior multiple times in one freaking comment. That absolutely upset. They ran to the damn HR department and they submitted their anonymous complaints. I swear. That's what they're doing. I swear. They're not feeling well. Shout out to Samar One with a $10 super chat. No doubt about it, man. One love to you. You already know. Shout out to Gumbo. Drop Spence in the motherfucking hot grease, man, aka fish fry. Thanks for the $50 super chat, my brother. Bumper sticker. You know what I'm saying? For real, right? You know what I'm saying, Gumbo? Goddamn bumper sticker on their ass, dog. Whatever you do, do not stop. When you feel constant damn bumps in the road, man, like you running over some shit. Hey, you didn't see nothing, dog. You didn't see nothing. These strays are running out my chat and they're running right into the damn highway, dog. Don't feel guilty. You have nothing to feel guilty about. You know what I'm saying? Hold your chin up, dog. Press the gas. If it's multiple ones, just keep on gassing. Just goddamn gas that mug. Hey, they'll get the picture. Tell them to stop running out in traffic because they don't want to show up next week. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Hey. Make up your mind. Make up your mind, Strays. You're not gonna be able to, deceive us over here. You come over here and you throw out an insult, and then you want to say something nice. You throw out the insult, you want to say something nice. Come on, make up your mind, man. The shit I talk about over here is shit that's public record. Arrow has bragged about surviving. So everything that went along with that, as far as him losing his teeth, is free game too, because he tells the jokes. He laughs it off. I mean, what's the point? What's the point? Don't be mad. Don't be mad, bro. But let's get to some audio. Let's get to some audio. I want you all to hear some audio. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to hear some audio this in the AM. To get you to help you remember. This is recent audio now. I want you to hear this recent audio, and I want you to understand that they're focused. They focused now, and Arrow's still talking shit.
About your fight. We got 2 weeks to go before you take on Terrence Crawford. It's the fight you've been waiting for an awful long time, the fight of a lifetime. How are you doing with your training and with the camp, having moved here to Las Vegas?
Training been going great. I'm ready to fight, ready to put on a great show, a one-sided ass beating.
Okay, so if Arrow can say a one-sided ass beating, we can talk shit too, right? He said it's going to be a one-sided ass beating. We don't believe him. But at least he's confident in showing up to the dance. And he think he can use the same language and the same step to him and the same forward pressure that he used on every other fighter, knowing damn well Bud Crawford is not any of them other fighters. But stay locked in now.
What specifically do you need to work on now as you close in on this final week? How you doing with your weight and how are things going in camp?
My weight doing good. It's doing fine. My weight is doing bad. I won't be here tonight.
So he said his weight is doing fine, y'all. I'm telling you, he said the weight is doing fine. He said the weight is doing fine. Shout out to Gumbo for that $50 super chat. One love to you, brother. Real talk. You're a real one. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for your continued support. You know what I'm saying? Don't let up off the gas there, Gumbo. He said his weight is doing fine. So you aerosexuals, I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses. He said the weight is doing fine. The other night I was talking about the weight because in the interview I could have sworn you saying you was barely making weight or whatever the case may be. So we all know he changes up. It's according to how many cameras in front of him. But let's keep on listening.
So my weight's doing well. Training's going well. I can't wait. We down to 2 weeks, and I can't wait to get the show on the road and fight.
When you've been waiting for something and anticipating it so long, is there a different set of apprehension, a different set of butterflies and nerves?
Hey, shout out to Jim Gray, the Hall of Famer. He said, is there a different set of apprehension, a different set of nerves? Of course it is, Jim Gray. You know it's a different set of everything, different set of teeth, you know what I'm saying? Different set of eyeballs, you know what I'm saying? Different set of words that say focus, focuses, focus, you know, according to Hussein, you know what I'm saying? It's a different set of everything, man. You know what I'm saying? A different set of freaking nutrition. The meal calories are lower. A different set of personalities that you're going to go through. You're going to be feeling like shit this whole entire week. And I'm going to be here with a smile on my face like, no cheat code this time, buddy. No cheat code this time. You got away with that shit any other time. But this, you got to take it serious. You got to take it serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? You was running that cheat code on everybody else, and you can't do it. And plus, it's good that the PBC has this silent gag order on the weight and all that, and it can't be talked about. You know, and all this other shit. Not the weight, the drug testing. Who does that? Who does that? Why do we have to have all these damn, you know, confidentiality on the drug testing and stuff like that? But the good thing about it, he had to come out of Texas, though. You know what I'm saying? He had to come out of Texas. And this week right now, he has to drop that remaining weight. Ooh, I know he's miserable. I know he's miserable. I know he is.
Definitely make you focus. It definitely make you focus. Like,
definitely make you focus.
Let me see. I ain't had sex in probably like 8 weeks.
Man, that shit wasn't even funny. Talking about he ain't had sex in like 8 weeks. What does that got to do with anything? So you trying something different? Because last time I checked, y'all listen up, man, because I be paying attention. I be paying attention to little small shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I just be paying attention. Because I remember Crawford said, that don't pertain to him. Crawford said, oh, it relaxes him. But yeah, you got dudes that go off what other dudes said and other people's body types and all that. You only know your body type. You know what I'm saying? You only know how you feel once you have participated, you know what I'm saying, leading up to a fight. When you are participating in sexual ventures, you know, Crawford said it didn't bother him. I guess we still talking about different layers psychologically, huh? Because he said he haven't had sex in 8 weeks. Crawford said it don't bother him. So is it a mind thing?
You know, I'm usually at home. I had an Airbnb for probably like 10 weeks. So, you know, and I came out to Vegas 3 weeks earlier. Usually I come out like the week of the fight. So this is making me 100% focused. And I'm ready to show everybody why I am the biggest, the big fish. You know, stretch season, man down. Everybody know that. The grave digger too.
And we're
speaking about that grave digger type shit. See, sometimes you can be a grave digger and it be your own plot there, Errol. Just because you say you're the grave digger don't mean you digging a grave for somebody else. It's been known for people to dig graves and they themselves has fallen down in there and the dirt came along with them and they went missing. I'm just saying. I don't know what grave digger has to do with this upcoming fight next week because we 11 days out. Next week, nigga, when the grave digger come about? See, a person like him, Errol, he can't figure it out. He don't know what he want to be, dog. He don't, I swear to God, when, you know, by the end of this week, he gonna be Kermit the Frog. He don't know what he want to be, man. He don't know what he want to be. Now he the grave digger. Now he the grave digger. He went for strap season. That's I mean, he got the straps he wanted. But man down, he wanted to phase that shit out. Lord the opacity in it. He wanted to lighten that up a little bit because he told Brian Custer, I haven't been man down in a minute. And now all of a sudden he the grave digger. How? How are you proving that you the grave digger, bro?
Going to see a lot of the insight through All Access, but let me ask you, how much will you study and continue to study Terrence Crawford in these final 2 weeks, or is it more about what you want to do?
It's more about me working on myself and just making sure that, like, the kinks in my armor, making sure that I take control of them. And we've been going over a lot of stuff, like, it's keeping my chin down, keeping my hands up, and just.
He said it's gonna be more about him working on the kinks, not the chinks. The kinks. It's all about him working on the kinks of his armor in his armor. Working on him, and that sounds just about right because Derrick James said he don't look at film. He don't do fight study. Don't field study. No. He don't look at film study. Now, granted, he probably have been looking at some of Crawford's fights. Because we seen it on All Access. When he told Crawford, "Mom, don't bring her dancing shoes." I'm just having to bring that fine detail out there to you. But he said he been working on himself. Yeah, we know you've been working on yourself, but what have you been working on to pretty much let us know that you're coming in on a different level next week? You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting that from when you're talking to Jim Gray. You trying to work on the kinks. You know what I'm saying? The kinks in your armor. What kinks are those?
Being defensive, responsible, and just staying focused throughout the whole fight.
Spotlight will be on you July 29th. You and Terrence Crawford. We look forward to it over at T-Mobile here in Las Vegas. Best of luck, Earl, and we'll see you during the couple of weeks leading up.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody make sure you tune in and come to the fight. We're going to have a crawfish boil come July 29th.
We don't believe you over here. We don't. All this. Look, what is going to be, y'all? What is it going to be? Is it going to be a smoke bud tour or a crawfish broil? You know what I'm saying? What is it going to be? I don't know. It changes up so many times. I don't know what the fuck it is, man, anymore. I can't call it. I don't know. Shout out to the XO Factory in the building. OGW says, what's good, bro? We got a stray on the loose. A stray on the loose, man. I told him, XO. These strays are goddamn, they letting them out early, too. You know what I'm saying? XO, they letting them motherfuckers out early in the morning. They've been in there barking all fucking night, dog. And time the goddamn notification come, they say, okay, I want y'all to take this back path over here and go around. Yeah, go around down the hill. And you're going to run into a bridge with a little stream of water. Go up through that stream of water, and you're going to run up on the back of a building. Go in through the basement part of it. It's going to be about half a mile. And then that's where you're going to hear and see WCS doing that live stream. And I want you to go in there. I want you to give them hell. Give them hell. They be giving the strays these orders. Give them hell over there. No, hey, don't relent. Don't relent. No surrender, no retreat. Man, look, I don't have to explain to you what I'm gonna do with my itinerary. We on a mission for 11 days out, homie. I don't know how long you've been over here. We on a mission for 11 days out. I look, I don't know when you got out. I'm not even concerned about that. It said, you clearly new here. Sit back and relax. You're not familiar with the Hot Grease Chronicles. The alert was put out 50 plus days ago. Hot grease every day until fight day. Sit back and relax. Let them know, blunts, man. Goddamn, stop. Hey, I hope you got a license for that flamethrower, dog. You come in here burning the strays, man. The other ones just on their way to the motherfucking scene, man. They gonna smell them motherfuckers burning already. Take it easy on them, dog. Take it easy on them. Like I said, just hand out more breadcrumbs. Let them do what they do, man. Don't burn them down, man. You know how flesh smell when it's burning. It's nasty. It stink. Don't burn them down, man. We're going to pay attention to the fish fry 11 days out. We worrying about the fish fry. So try not to be, cooking these strays out here, man. They stink. For real, they stink, man. I'm saying it stink. Ain't running, bro. I'm listening to the hot grease. Good morning. Crawford's gonna win the fight. Appreciate that. Carlos, what's good? WSS salute. I'll be listening in while I work. Appreciate you, Carlos. No doubt, man. No doubt. Appreciate you pulling up. Joseph Bailey in the building. I see you. Yeah, little bro, that hot grease be having them strays coming out high because they can't help themselves. They be so anxious, that XO, man. And then XO, man, they come over here with a bad attitude, brother. They come over here with a bad attitude. Just disrespectful for no reason. Like I look at it like this, XO. If I never met you a day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know you. I ain't seen you in the chat. We ain't no conversation. Why you mad? Why you gonna come over here early in the morning? You just made it through the night. The only thing I can think about is that you didn't sleep. You knew 12 transitioned to 11. And being that 11 usually come before 12, we're not counting up this time, because that would mean we would be leaving. We will be departing the actual fight date of July 29th. We're counting down. So 12 is before 11, and 11 is before 10, and 10 is before 9. 9 is before 8, 8 before 7, 7 before 6, 6 before 5, dog. 5 before 4, 4 before 3. Dun, 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 dun. Sound the drums, please. Drums, please. We are here live in Las Vegas for the weigh-ins. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you all been waiting for. The undisputed welterweight world championship. To my left, Terrence Bud Crawford. To my right, Errol Spence Jr. First to the scales, Errol Spence Jr. Hey, somebody help him up. Hey, hold him up. Hold him up. Is he okay? Is he okay? Okay, escort him. Diddy James, get your fighter. He's not looking good, man. He's laying on the floor. Get your fighter, Diddy. Bring him to the scales. And when you take him to the scales, he got to be able to stand up on his own, man. He got to be able to stand up on his own. Why are you making such a big deal out of my fighter, man? You know he barely can walk. Let us hold him up on the scales there, WCS. Come on, man. Stall him out, man. Give us just this one there, WCS. Let us hold him up on the scales, man. We tried what we tried, man. Is he on weight, though? Is he on weight? Man, he got like 5 more pounds to lose. Man, come on, bro. Come on, he got 5 more pounds. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. He ain't down to 0.5. No, he it's a 5 in there, but he got 5 pounds. Oh my God. How we gonna prove this to the damn media that y'all ain't holding this man up? But what do you say about this? Is it okay for him to go ahead and they for them to hold him up? As long as he make it, well, he said, I commend him for staying at 147, but it wasn't my fault that he stayed at 147 as long as he did. He stayed here too long. And now look at him. Look at him. I want this fight. I want to fight for undisputed. So if y'all got to hold that nigga up on the scale and goddamn get the weight, it's okay with me. Because I'm on weight. I've been on weight. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the ESPN First Take, I could have fought tomorrow. I've been close to the weight. I'm fine. Help that nigga on the scale, man. You sorry ass nigga. You blowing a fight date that we've been talking about for years. You ain't no good, man. I'm gonna beat your ass even worse now. Goddamn, I hope your mouthpiece, I hope they goddamn zip tie that shit in your mouth, man. That's the first goddamn target I'm going through, man. You up here embarrassing us, nigga. Conquest 2, what's good? In the building, I see you. The young homie, Big Blunts on Hood Patrol. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they come to the hottest chat in the game. That's why they over here, man. That's why they over here. They came to the hottest chat in the game. They just don't have the etiquette yet. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's teaching them etiquette of coming over here in the chat. Shout out to the OG, Mr. Golden in the building. What's good with it, Mr. Golden? I see you on deck. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was Errol Spence, talking to Jim Gray when he was at the Frank Martin fight, saying the same thing he always say. Just adding another hashtag. First, it was the big fish. Buy my merch. Buy my merch. It was the big fish strap season. Buy my merch, and all this shit. And then, as he couldn't really stand on those hashtags, now he's coming up with the grave digger. Like, what is it gonna be, man? Y'all say y'all gonna have a crawfish brawl. Like, bro, Crawford never said he was a fish. He never said he was a fish. You did. But let's talk about something that concerns me. All right. And let me put 11 days. The fish fry is on deck. Just thought I'd put that back up there for your viewing pleasure, all of you. But let's talk about this mouthpiece right here. Okay. I need y'all input on some things. If all the other hashtags that you came up with isn't working, how in the hell do you think this mouthpiece, just because you got somebody that can give a little art design and make it look like it's real? Listen, do you know who you fucking with, dog? Listen to me, Spence. Do you know, have you been around Crawford enough? Maybe y'all are not paying attention to when he actually get pissed off. Have y'all looked at Bud's fights? You're now trying to wear, if this is indeed his mouthpiece, let me take that comment down. Supposedly this is the infamous mouthpiece. He's the eye collector. Nigga, this is not goddamn cartoon land. This is not Looney Tunes. This dude went from saying, I'm the big fish, the shark, to putting the eye on it. Is this really what you're coming out with next week? 11 days out. And this is the art, the masterpiece that was on All Access that you molded. You want people to see for the first time that you have an eye on the mouthpiece, because you're going for Terrence Crawford's eye. You going and considering yourself to enter the ring as the eye collector, y'all. This nigga saying he's the eye collector. Let me continue to get to the chat now. Y'all give me your thoughts on that mouthpiece right there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what this is about. I don't know, Blunts. Let me know what you're thinking, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat, let me know what you think about this damn mouthpiece with the eye on it. Because wouldn't that just piss Bud off? Real talk. Shout out to Boxing Fan Talk in the building. What up, fam? I hit that like button on my way in. I appreciate you there. Boxing Fan Talk. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hit the like button. Shout out to I Am Cam. Edwards on deck. One love to the Archbishop WCS and everyone in the chat. The apostles in the building. To layeth the hands and spread the good news of boxing. Can I get an amen? Yes, sir. Shout out to the Omaha apostles. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the boxing apostles, man. Big Blunts and Boxing. Cam and this MF. Shout out to Omaha native. Yes, sir. The fish fry. The grease is ready. All we doing is waiting the next week. And we're going to goddamn show out. Yeah, we're going to show out. No doubt about it. We're going to show out. You know what I'm saying? Be careful, y'all. Be careful of them strays. They be nipping at your heels. Be careful in this chat. You know what I'm saying? Spence fans mad at all the pros going for Bud. I know, man. Spence has made it perfectly clear that he don't care about the Hall of Fame. F everyone who was saying that he's gonna, they're not going for him. He's not gonna be the victorious in this fight. Hey, he has to prove him wrong. You know what I'm saying? He has to prove him wrong. That's all. He has to prove him wrong. Man, can you imagine trying to fight a nigga while you got blue balls and your nuts hurting like a MF? I got to get pushed to the fight. Hey, man, everybody's different. Spence said he did it for 8 weeks. But see, that's the least of his problems. That's the least of his problems. You know why that he had to put that out there? Because once again, he want his fans to feel sorry for him. He look, before the end of the live stream, Blunts, they're gonna be up here blaming Bud for Errol not having sex for 8 weeks. I'm telling you, dog. I can't make this shit up. Bud, man, they're gonna do a live stream. Oh, bet Bud a foul dude. That motherfucker foul dude, bro. Why you say that, man? Man, you heard what Errol said when he was at the fight. You know the reason why he ain't had, you know what I'm saying, the 8 weeks he ain't had sex. You know why? Because he about to fight next week on the 29th. What they got to do with Bud though? Bud is his opponent, nigga. It's his fault. It's his fucking fault, man. Oh my God. Can't stand that nigga, man. He's stopping Errol from goddamn having fun in his household. 8 weeks, man. But isn't that the way it's supposed to work, though? Man, fuck that, man. He's to blame, dog. They be blaming Bud for everything, dog. Everything. Bud said he calls his old lady and lay back and let her do her thing. Hey, man, shout out to them, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to them, man. Tyrese been paying close attention and shit. You know what I'm saying? Tyrese on here this morning with vivid imagination. Tyrese said, for real? That's gonna be on All Access? Okay, do tell. I'm gonna be sitting next to the goddamn TV to watch that. Shit. He went to Vegas early because, like Virgil said, when you change climates and you have to drop weight, it can affect you in a certain way. So of course he ain't go the week of the fight. Well, he say, however he wants to put it out there, he was going to go over there for the Frank Martin fight instead of coming back to Texas. He was just going to stay over there. So he don't want that flight time because you can hold water you can hold water, that jet lag and all that shit. You know, you can feel a certain way and your body start acting up on you. So he's over there right now. He should be good to go. You know, he should be good to go, snapping in this week, getting that last few pounds off, staying on target. No excuses, man. No excuses, bro. We don't want no fucking excuses. What about that? What about that mouthpiece, supposedly? I never seen a grave digger that throw over 1,000 punches and knocking out people. I agree with you. Look, I never seen a grave digger dig graves for himself or herself. Why are you over there digging graves for yourself? You know what I'm saying? Why? Who does that? Look, it's certain things, Ray, he should take initiative and be a volunteer for. But don't volunteer to dig your own goddamn grave site now. Don't be up there digging your own grave site, dog. That's not a good look. So the why Errol calls himself the big fish, he always flip-flopping. I got it. You know what I'm saying, Don? I got it, bro. Why is this nigga always flip-flopping? Mr. Flip-flopping himself, a.k.a. I got all these names and can't stay solid on one of them. But yet I want my fans to buy my merch that has a fish on it, smoking bud. But yet I'm not even talking about smoking bud no more. I'm talking about being the grave digger. That's stupid as hell. That is stupid as hell. And I heard a certain content creator that attempts to use that shit all the time was all over there with his shirt off, goddamn throwing baby oil on him, all chipping, cheesing and shit. He talking about me. No, nigga, he wasn't talking about you. He wasn't talking about you, fangirl. He wasn't talking about you, man. Y'all, he don't even know you, first of all. He don't even know you. Errol don't know y'all niggas on here. He said, we've been working on keeping the chin down, my hands up, defense responsibility. And not to mention, speaking of that, Duke, I see you over there talking about you spoke to Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? And Errol, you know, hopped on when you was talking to somebody in between. Listen, kudos to speaking to somebody close to Errol or whatever. It's not going to change the fact that he about to go in here and get stepped on. Okay, Dookie, it don't matter who you talk to on the team. It's been people talk and give interviews. I mean, had interviews with Bud the whole entire time. But what I don't respect about that whole deal, Y'all niggas coming out that you spoke to this nigga all of a sudden, or somebody on his team, and for the last several months, y'all been over there speaking about Bud. Y'all haven't been speaking about Spence, man. Now leading up to the fight, all of a sudden, you making it seem like you spoke to Spence. Did you speak to him one-on-one, or did you speak to a third party that reached out to him? It ain't the same, shawty. It ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the same when it comes to you aerosexuals, because you always acting like y'all know him firsthand and he recognized y'all and be giving y'all subliminal shout outs. That's not the way it works, man. I haven't seen it. He said, we've been working on keeping my chin down and my hands up and defense responsibility. But see, Blunts, I have to also include that in that statement too. He didn't talk about keeping the mouthpiece in his mouth. I want to know what they've been working on. The chin down don't mean that mouthpiece gonna stay on. The hands up don't mean that mouthpiece gonna stay in. That defense responsibility, you might slip under some punches, move, slide. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't gonna keep that mouthpiece in there. What did they do to keep that mouthpiece in there? Seriously. Are they gonna use construction? Are they gonna use commercial cement? What are they gonna use to keep that shit? Are they gonna use tar, freshly made street tar? Commercial road tar? What are you using on here, man? For real, some African honeybee, you know what I'm saying? Some of that strong shit. Are they going to use some freshly made tree sap? What are y'all using, man? What are y'all using to keep that mouthpiece in there? I want to know what drastic measures are you all taking to keep that mouthpiece in your mouth. That's what we need to do. We need to make sure y'all have bonded that together enough so when Terrence start to land those counter shots, that mouthpiece ain't all in the damn 10th row and shit. That's what we want. Crawfish broil, he doesn't believe any of that. Corny as fuck. And he's just talking. He was happy that Jim Gray was interviewing. And see, the good thing about it, Jim Gray, they're done. Jim Gray will be there after his fight July 29th. Errol, after the way this fight ended, talk to us in your words. What do you think? What could you have done better? Hey, back to you, Dan. Hey, back to you, Dan. Hey, I ain't getting my mouthpiece, man. Jim Gray. No, hold up, Jim Gray. I need to get this, man. Somebody come, goddamn, unlock this mouthpiece from my mouth, man. I can't talk. I can't do the interview with this shit in here, dog. Damn. Get where my teeth at, man. Get my teethus. My teethus. Oh shit, some of my teethus is in the mouthpiece. Hey, Jim Gray, I don't want to be a meme. I don't want to be a meme all over damn social media. I'll do a freaking Zoom call, man. But I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I can't do this. I can't do no interview. I'm missing some of my teeth. Some of my teeth is in the mouthpiece, man. He said himself, he dropped his hands and doesn't stay defensive responsible. I think that's a good thing leading up to next week there, Cam. I want Errol Spence to come over there with those bad habits. You know why? Because it reflects his lack of discipline, right? At this point in time, Cam, we're talking about an Olympian. We're talking about a man who has an Olympic pedigree. He may not have medal, but yet he was still an Olympian, right? 2012, right? So that's braggadocious shit. But then again, it reflects on Derrick James too, right? Because on All Access, he was giving and paying homage to Derrick James. So if you're paying homage to a coach as the emperor of all boxing coaches, and without him, your journey would not be complete, Derrick James has to take responsibility for training his fighters that way too. And seeing that he don't watch fight film, you don't have to watch fight film to know that your fighter isn't defensively sounded or accountable. So he takes the culpability too. Derrick James take the culpability. He should have did a better job and pay attention to detail to fixing the flaws that Errol Spence have. Not only that now, Not only that, if you have a coach that don't want to watch film, where he knows it's imperative for him to watch film leading up to the biggest fight. And also, what I don't understand about Errol Spence not being defensive accountable the way he get touched up all the time is the fact that, I reiterate, Derrick James said that he'd rather get knocked out than take punishment, because taking punishment sticks with you longer. You know what I'm saying? It sticks with you for a longer calendar down the road. But yet your fighter has this forward aggressive style. So basically you're preparing him for battle, and he's set to go in there and be a part of something that you disagree with. He's going to go in there and take punishment and punishment and punishment and punishment. But yet you said you'd rather get knocked out than take punishment. But his fighting style absolutely subject him to taking punches with a come forward lineal type pressure that he's going to catch a lot of these counters. He's going to catch it. You know, distance is going to play a huge role, but he's going to catch those counters like he did previous fights. So how is Derrick James totally looking out for his fighter unless they came up with some new defensive focus? I mean, God damn it, you got to put focus on the heavy bag, focus on the bathroom toilet, focus on the mitts, focus on the glove, focus on the mouthpiece. Goddamn, you feed him his goddamn afternoon meal. Focus on the plate. Focus on the fork. Then goddamn, the motherfucking fight ain't gonna stay focused, dog. You know why? Because he's gonna be thinking about the word focus. I told you can't stay focused when you're thinking about the word focus. This nigga, they done gave this nigga PTSD just based off the word focus, dog. Cam, happy 1 year anniversary to you and Gooch. I caught the replay. Yeah, salute to them, man. Congrats to y'all for 1 year anniversary on this Serengeti. This is the Serengeti. I'm pretty sure y'all finding this out. It's the Serengeti. Welcome to your 1 year anniversary on the Serengeti. AMP on deck. What's good? Good morning, WCS in the chat. I see they out there changing picks because of you. Blaming all access. Some funny shit. AMP, man, I can't make this shit up, nor can you. You know what I'm saying? Nor can you. MD was on here earlier and mentioned Superior like 4 or 5 times. I know people was pissed. You know, they're like, what do he think he is? What does this nigga think he's goddamn fresh and shit, man? He's all brand new. Who ripped that nigga out the plastic and shit, nigga? Put him back in that motherfucker. Talking superior shit, nigga. They mad, AMP. I can't stop it. I can't stop it, man. Ill Status Boxing on deck, man. Salute to one of the dopest channels on YTCW says. I appreciate you, Ill Status, for showing up, brother. And thanks for the kind word and support, man. Real talk. I appreciate you. Did y'all come up with any conclusions about this mouthpiece? Did y'all come up with the eye? Don't you think if you show somebody like Bud a mouthpiece like an eye like this, you think he's not going to target all of them? He is a switch hitter, right? You think he's not going to target all of them? All 3 of them. All 3 of them, dog. You don't think his mindset is like that? Like his predatory mindset come 29th. You think he's not going to try to dislodge that mouthpiece onto the canvas, man? Come on, bro. Like, it's certain shit you shouldn't be doing to further fuel the fire on some fighters. And I don't see what the purpose would be to further piss Bud off by getting a mouthpiece with the eye on it. So you think Bud is not going to be defensively accountable? You think he wants to all of a sudden go in there and take the most punishment he ever taken in any fight, all because you say you're going to step to him and you're going to step in the name of boxing, and you know what I'm saying, and you're going to be right there, pressure. I'm going to break him mentally, physically, spiritually. You think he's going to allow you to do that? That's just me. I mean, you think he's gonna allow you to do that shit? It's crazy. It was once the boogeyman of the division. He stopped that once Bud pulled up. Hey, once again, you come in here throwing spears and shit with dart frog poison on the end of it. I'm telling you, AMP, be careful. We got 11 days next week to fight. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be rolling up just trying to get something to eat through the drive-thru. You're going to see these, hey, man, roll down the window, dog. Roll down the motherfucking window, dog. I see you over there talking that shit. You didn't think we was going to catch up to you, did you? What you mean by that shit, dog? Talk to us. You think my man Arrow ain't the boogeyman? Huh? Nigga, you better change your heart. We going in there the breaking. Yeah, man. I heard that shit, man. Man, can you back up, please? I'm gonna roll my window up. Okay, cool. Man, that you disrespectful, dog. Stay out of WCS chat. You disrespectful. Y'all niggas disrespectful over that motherfucker. Man, get the fuck out of here, y'all. For real, dog. Hey, I agree, Tyrese. Man, motherfucker been the boogeyman. He been so many things, and he had to get rid of them because they didn't add up. He had to admit live on freaking television. Brian Custer say, "Man down. You've been called man down." Well, you know, I haven't been man down in a while. And that must start sounding like the Tasmanian devil in this bitch, y'all. For real. He'll just be talking. Yeah, you know, I was yeah. And yeah. I'm like saying to myself, what the fuck? Hey, Diddy James, what's going on with your fight over here, man? Man, I know how we do this. Hey, fit him for the mouthpiece. Get that mouthpiece, put it in there, man, so he can feel better about himself. Put that mouthpiece in there so he can get a good feel of it. Good? Okay. Good. Nigga, stop laughing. Shout out to my guy, Shaw News and Sauce Experience, AK Showtime Shaw, man. Crawfish boil, or you smoking a bud pack? EJ been confused. The two don't even add up, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, the two don't even add up, Showtime. Shout out to my guy, Showtime Team Tucker in the building, man. It don't add up, man. It's just too much going on. It's too busy. You know, like Mel Charlo said, he busy. This shit is too busy over there in Texas. Look, I'm going to tell you some shit that nobody else has said either, Showtime. That nigga ducked Texas heat, dog. That nigga Errol ducked Texas heat and went to Vegas, man. Supposedly, the heat was over there. You know, we see Crawford in the clouds over there in Colorado Springs. But then, you know, the heat wave hit and Diddy James, you know, the furniture store wasn't cooling off the way he thought it should be. So instead of them staying over there the remaining, 3 weeks before the fight, they decided to come over here to Vegas, get them an Airbnb and in their fight camp over there. I know Derrick James was like, oh my God, man, you see how many fighters I got over here? Why would you do that to me, Errol? You know it's all about Diddy James, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I run this motherfucker over here. They ducked the heat. Dog. Errol them said, man, we got to leave Texas and go over to Vegas, man. I swear to God, it's probably better over there. But this heat, I can't do it. But, man, you saw me on All Access, man. I was out there running in the heat. Nigga, I don't care what you was doing. It ain't about you, Diddy. What are you talking about? You was on All Access running. No, I told you, man, this heat ain't for me, dog. Just like you was splashing that water on my back with the cameras rolling, nigga. I done seen you doing funny shit too many times. It ain't all about you, nigga. You kicking motherfuckers out the gym because you thought they was getting too much shine. What you think I'm about to do to you after this fight? I'm about to goddamn kick you to the curb too. Okay, Diddy James? Nigga, I'm looking at All Access. I'm trying to see what they got on me, and I see you running up the street, and I'm nowhere in the frame, nigga. I'm feeling some type of way. Diddy James say, I'm going on a solo run. I'm going to show them that I can still get out here in my 50s and run up the street for about 200 yards. Cut. Oh, man, good. Whew. Thank God, dog. Anybody got that Gatorade? What that Gatorade I gave you? Whew. I'm too old for this shit, nigga. But I'm telling you that, Mr. James, and we got some good footage, Mr. James. It's gonna make you look like you're just the most bestest coach out here. You know what I'm saying? The most bestest coach. You know? Yeah. We're gonna make you look really good. I got your face. It didn't seem like you was breathing hard either. Yeah. My brother at Big Blunts can't wait for these. Salute WCS in the chat. Salute to your Showtime. You already know what it is, fam. You know, shout out to the frontline steppers. You know what I'm saying? From the rafters to the corral. Those of you that may understand that manifesto, you have to be on site. Thank you. AMP said, "What's good, Blunts? Much respect." Shout out to the hottest chat in the game. The hottest chat in the game. Shout out to the hottest chat in the game. Yeah, the hottest chat in the game on deck. I appreciate y'all. He needs to worry about his eye against one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport of boxing. Hey man, can somebody explain to me how much this mouthpiece is going to piss Bud off even more? You know what I'm saying? You're saying you're going to go in there and be a headhunter because in order for you to so-called swell up a fighter's eye, you think it's just going to be based off you being able to touch him up, you know, over and over again. And he's not gonna be able to do anything about it. It's that's just something I don't see playing out, really. Like I said before, Ugas was in the 10th round and the doctor stopped the fight. Ugas' defense was nothing like Terrence Crawford. Ugas as a fighter is nowhere close to the caliber of a Terrence Crawford. So therefore, putting those two together, the results will be quite different. I'm not saying these fighters are not going to be able to land punches on one another. I truly feel that's going to happen. This is two elite caliber fighters on the pound for pound list for quite some time. But as they say about everything, all things must come to an end. Yeah. All things must come to an end. Yeah. Clap it up. Yeah. Hey, it's going to come to a motherfucking end, y'all. In my country voice. It's going to come to an end, y'all. All things must come to an end. No doubt about it. That shit going to come to an end. Period. That pound for pound residency is going to come to an end for Errol Spence next week. What they'll do is, in order to keep him relevant for Canelo, they're going to drop him down there probably like outside the top 5 because he can't stay in there after this. He can't stay in the top 5 after this. He can't do it. He'll have to be around 7 or 8 or whatever, 7 to 8, give or take. I don't really care. Listen, I remember Errol saying I had the same surgery as Kell Brook, and Bud say he gonna break Errol's eye. Then that southpaw, McAlooey, broke Errol's eye in sparring. He could be talking about himself. Yeah, man, McAlooey, man, I've been trying to keep him, out the freaking conversation for a while. But, McAlooey, man, supposedly somebody slipped up. So we're not going to give him too much shine right now, right at this moment. You know what I'm saying? Because when you talk about McAlooey potentially fracturing Errol Spence's eye, look, it can go two ways, Blunts. Like, I listen to this shit, right? It go two ways. You get the aerosexuals start to complain and say, well, we wonder if his eye is 100%. Okay, WCS, we heard you talking about it. We wonder ourselves is eye 100% because it could still hinder him going into this fight. And then I'm going to say, no, hold up. Eye and it heals is stronger than it was before. Oh, see. All right, because they say once that eye heals, it's stronger than it was before. So that eye that McAlooey put them hands on, it should be good to go. It should be strong. It should be good to go. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, there, Blunts, I'm just curious to know if McAlooey received another invite this fight camp, being that he was so proficient when he was there at that point in time when he dislodged Errol Spence's eye into the spit bucket. You know what I'm saying? I'm just curious, was he invited this time around? Real talk. Top Boogie on deck. He said, we already know the outcome of what's going to happen. You can't say the number 2 to the number 5 welterweight is the best in the division if you are the underdog. Derrick James is on the line too. I was thinking about to be petty. I'm gonna save it. I was thinking about a whole lot of shit dealing with Diddy James. You know what I'm saying? It is other coaches that Spence can go to, but we're gonna keep it positive. We're gonna keep it locked in. Okay, we're gonna keep it positive that they are locked in, and we're gonna give praise to both teams, right? Both teams, and we're gonna keep it positive. We're not gonna talk about the termination papers of Diddy James just yet. You know what I'm saying? Because Errol Spence should make pretty good money on this fight, and he too can go purchase his own furniture store and goddamn build his own gym. All right, seriously, and then he can have some hedgehogs, some freaking honey badgers, some bunny rabbits, chickens and shit like that running around the gym just to give it a more ranch festive atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Let the wild stock run around in the gym while the fighters are boxing. And then when a fighter see a chicken run up on it, it can move out the way. That's going to work on his defense. See, I like shit like that. So shout out to the furniture stores. Errol Spence is going to be coming your way. Real talk. Errol left eye not looking too hot right now either. How? Let's keep it positive, man. His mouthpiece is going to be his third eye. Cam, come on, get on tap, Cam. Come on, Cam. Come on, man. It don't matter if his left and right eye. It's something going on. He got the third eye, dog. Haven't you heard the story behind this shit? He has the third eye in the mouthpiece, bro. When he crack his lips open and that eye is shown, that third eye is going to be the ultimate third eye. Man, the vision of all visions right there. Come on, man. Stay with me there, Cam. That third eye has history. The all-seeing eye. The all-seeing eye, bro. Oh, yeah, I notice a lot of these Spence channels have changed their energy. They act like they are not focused more on on Haney, Tank, and Shakur. I know it's called a deflection. I want to say it's sad, but yet I expected it. For real, I expected it. They want to pretend like they want to talk about Haney, Tank, and Shakur in a whole nother division. And that's good for them to be able to talk about that. But the hottest boxing match right now in the sport is Bud Crawford and Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? When you have individuals who've been faking it for quite some time, and they never was really fucking with Spence like that because they don't want to be wrong. You know what I'm saying? If he wouldn't have had the accident, these niggas would be on here talking about him right now. But they don't want to be wrong. They don't want a nigga like me to hold them accountable for talking all that shit. So the person that they've been talking about the most is Bud Crawford. That's it. They've been talking about Bud most of the time, not Errol. They don't want to talk about it. They acting like the fight doesn't even exist. It ain't on there. They just want to show that, hey, man, we can play this charade, dog. Let's put on this charade. Let's fake it. No, be real boxing fans, man. If that's your guy, that's your guy. Talk about your guy. They want to damn go from one shit. Look, let me tell you, XO, how janitors work. I don't know if you ever known a janitor in your life, but shout out to the janitors. This is no knock on you. But a lot of shit on the YTC, they're nothing but janitors, man. They go from one area and clean up some piss and shit, and then go to another area and start some piss and shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't even clean out their mops, man. They go from one area when they were swabbing, it's all soil and shit, and then they say, oh, man, we got to take care of 2 more locations. They go over here to damn Devin Haney, Shakur, and all that, and then they start messing up and dirtying up the damn names of these fighters. Why? Because they got to have somebody to point the finger at. They got to start talking about this ducking shit. Who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, it's business. They go from one group of black fighters to another group of black fighters, and it's always some bullshit controversy on who ducking who. Shakur could have took this and that. Man, get out of here. Stop. Shakur could have took this. He could have had this money. He should have took that. How you gonna tell that man what he should took? And now the fact that he's signing up to become a mandatory, now they like, oh my God, that was smart. All this damn obstacle course shit is going on in boxing. Man, people get tired of looking at this shit. Just pick out who you want to fight. If Devin chooses to stay at 135, stay at 135. If not, go to 140. Devin should be able to choose who the fuck he want to choose at 140. If it's freaking Regis Prograis, if it's damn Teofimo Lopez. I mean, what's going on with that shit? Anyway, man, we got the biggest fight in the game, Bud Crawford and Errol Spence, man. Them cats right there, they have to figure it out, you know? And then niggas up here talking about, you know, you should be talking boxing. Well, I do talk boxing. I can talk about those fights just as well as I can talk about this fight. But this fight is the hottest. This is the Hot Grease Chronicles, goddammit. And you niggas ain't gonna get me off my square. I'm gonna continue to damn dip these motherfucking fillets in this shit over and over until it's nice and crispy, and throw that bitch over there on the goddamn paper towel and put another fillet in that bitch. That's how you have a fish fry, goddammit. They had that shit to say about Bud at first. Hey man, they spend all them months talking shit about Bud the whole time. People to stand up in front of him and move back in straight lines with minimal lateral movement. Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, that's how that eye starts to swell, man. That's how they think he the boogeyman, because you got niggas that's just standing in front of him and not even trying to move. But you can't tell them shit, Blunts. You can't keep reminding them Sean Porter said Bud Crawford was there to beat me at his game instead of Errol Spence was there to beat me at my game. So when you're looking at mindsets, those mindsets are not going to change in a short period of time just because he's fighting Crawford. If Errol Spence's mindset is to go in here and beat somebody at their game, so technically there's a dilemma here. How long is it going to take for Errol Spence to attempt to figure out the entire process as to what Bud Crawford's style is? You may not try to crack that book open with this short period of time. And I know you haven't. I know Spence wouldn't do it because why? His trainer don't watch boxing. He don't watch boxing. So in order for him to think like I do, you know, Derrick James is pretty much basing everything off what he learned as a fighter. That's all. And I'll say it and I'll say it again. For those of you that had a problem with it when I said it the first time, Derrick James' career was nothing short of a hefty bag. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, whoever was teaching you, I don't think you have them in your corner. And you never mentioned the people who was teaching you in the sport, the different tools that you took from them to basically apply that to your fight camps. Who was teaching you? Did they give you that sound advice? Were they the ones that told you to fight a 6-rounder in your last fight? Why? You on All Access, Diddy James, running. Why would you fight a 6-rounder when that was 2 rounds more than what Crawford was coming into the sport fighting Brian Cummings as a 2-0 undefeated fighter? Why would you dip back down to a 6-rounder? Why? That's crazy, bro. Why would you do that to yourself? You know what I'm saying? Who taught Derry? Is it the fact he just have athletic fighters and he has a gym over there in Texas? So he has these names coming up there. And furthermore, he's with the PBC, you know. You know, fighters have been able to fight fighters with the PBC per se. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Am I uncovering something that shouldn't be uncovered? Am I somewhere on the right direction? Like when Jamel Charlo was fighting for Undisputed, was all his fights majority with fighters that were signed with the PBC? So was he the best man standing to collect those belts from fighters over there? I might be a little off on that though. You know what I'm saying? We know what Kell Brook was, but thanks to PBC and his advisor, Errol Spence became the IBF mandatory. Kudos. But all the other two titles on the easy route was over there at the PBC. So is it the fact that you're just this trainer that can build up fighters, or these fighters already athletic enough, like Errol Spence with Olympic pedigree and Amel Charlo, to be able to pick up those titles? Which one is it? Because WCS has already put it up there. When you first went in there against Tony Harrison, it didn't work out for you. You had to watch film. And then you went in there against Brian Castano. It didn't work out for you. You had to watch film. So you ain't going to have this opportunity. This is a one-shot hit a quitter right here. This is a one-shot hit a quitter. You lose to Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence is not going to have the will and drive to fight a 147 for a rematch. He's not going to have the will and drive to do it. Crawford is just going to be like another time for him to make weight. But Spence, man, he's struggling right now to maintain his sanity. You know, he's struggling. The one creator said EJ should change his name from Man Down to Errol Go to the Cards. Spence, because he don't stop nobody. I like that, man. This one country girl say EJ should change his name from Man Down to Errol Go to the scorecard. Spence, because he don't stop nobody. I like that, man. That's slick. That's slick. You know what I'm saying? That's slick. But see, with somebody identifying that, right? They choose not to identify what a knockout is. I heard this female over there in somebody's panel one time, and she was up there saying, how is Bud Crawford going to handle the power of Errol Spence? And she went on to say some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? That who is he knocked out? He don't even have power. And look, I don't mind her using her First Amendment, because you have a lot of people that say some dumb shit who are free citizens, and they can have the freedom of speech. But when she said that, I was expecting somebody to correct her. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, Bud Crawford ain't knocked out nobody. He ain't knocked out nobody. And I'm like, dude, do we really have to get into the wickets about a knockout? Whether you're going to respect the one with or without the T? Are we really going to get into the wickets, the technicality of a knockout being displayed with or without the T? It's still a stoppage at the end of the day. No matter how you want to look at it, it's still a stoppage. Period. Stop being stupid, man. Just take it for what it's worth. At first, it was Man Down, but now it's Man Don't Know. It's 50-50 fight. Man, hey, ill status, man, don't you dare mention 50-50 fight with these niggas. But they'll go crazy. You know what I'm saying? They'll go crazy. 11 days to the fish fry, y'all. Just to take you back, what happens to a fish that want to smoke? This is what happened. You know what I'm saying? Crawford already done won the coin flip. I put this damn shit up. People get all upset about it. I can't make it up, y'all. People get all upset about it. Tell me, oh man, fuck that, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, don't nobody give a fuck about a coin flip. Yeah. I like Crawford and how he's looking at the fine details. You know what I'm saying? You know how you hear a commercial and they start talking fast at the end, and you say, man, why did they even put that up there if they're gonna speed it up? It's a reason. It's fine details. To me, Crawford is like putting shit in the fine details, but he's slowing the shit down so he can actually make sure he knows what's in the fine details. Slow it down now. All that fast talking shit, slow it down. All right. I want to be able to read this line for line. No, this is the way we usually do it. We usually just speed it up so you get. I said I want to be able to know what I'm reading. Bud comes up here and talking about he want a coin flip for the ring walk. I like it, dog. I like it. Real talk. I like it, man. But more so, I like that. I believe that Team Spence is actually looking at some of the shit I put out because, he seems to be switching up from the big fish. I hope this thumbnail did not dissuade you in any way, shape, or form, Spence, that you too might be belly up when it comes fight night. You know what I'm saying? But you might be belly up because of the punches and the smoke that might be on the front of those punches coming from Crawford. I understand. That's why I'm here to help you visualize what I think it is. That's why I had to put this so-called shark into reality. When you put smoke to a fish, most of the time it's going to go belly up, bro. And then it's not going to be edible because you're going to get all these animals and shit going to be nibbling on it. And then also, if it makes its way to the shore, then you have to deal with the gases. Now that gas can be crucial because these fish has a lot of body fat. The insides are way different, being that they're creatures of the waterway. You know what I'm saying? They're aqua. You know what I'm saying? They're considered aquatic. So when they come up there and that sun starts to hit it, gas does build up. Just like a human body, you go through the stages of rigor mortis. Yeah. And that's why I want to give you that view. You know what I'm saying? All the other fishes are cool because they're non-smokers. Just so you can know that, okay? But in the interim, we have to identify certain areas that Errol Spence may be experiencing right now in Vegas. Acute swelling of the cranial forehead because he's losing all this weight and his body's going through shock. There may be cranial swelling. You know what I'm saying? Cranial swelling, which will subside once the rehydration process has been completed. Okay. So don't take this too much. From what I understand, Ring IQ had put this out here, and I don't think he did any photoshopping of this, really. I think this may be a real true picture as to the way Errol Spence look at this moment. So shout out to Ring IQ for bringing us the raw. You know what I'm saying? Like it was absolutely cool to see that he captured this moment. You know what I'm saying? Rarely you see this shit. Seriously. And you only see shit like this on trail cams. People that put, these cameras on the trails and they keep them out there for months at a time. He must have put this on the highway. To me, this seems like a picture where Errol was in a 7-Eleven and he was about to buy a slushie and Ring IQ took a picture and he didn't know it was Errol. He said, damn, I'm going to use this online because this nigga looked just like Errol. And come to find out this was Errol, dog. I'm not playing. Real. I'm all serious, dog. They're preparing not to get knocked out. I boogie shit real. People that stand in front of him and move back in straight lines. Spence ain't sticking around for the post-fight interview. No, they're gonna come up with something. You know what I'm saying? He gonna walk out like Broner. Hey man, I think when it comes down to how he's gonna walk out of the ring, as long as he's walking out of the ring, I do wish him best of health. You know what I'm saying? But if prior to that, I really do want him to get this ass whooping properly, respectfully. He do need to get this ass whooping because he said he was going to break the man, and also he's going through all this shit with the eye and all that. No, you got to prove that. And then, not to mention, I haven't even mentioned, it's probably like my third time even speaking on it, but July 29th is his mother's birthday. Look, this is another fun fact that you got to layer the content, right? I mean, begin to start talking about, is Errol Spence going to be able to get Crawford to have a moment where Crawford sticks out his tongue, right? Because there's habits that Crawford has. If a fighter believes that they have hit him flush or whatever, Crawford's return is sticking out his tongue to say, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Ain't shit here. I'm still in front of you. You know what I'm saying? At that point in time, he has been known to change levels and gears. So can we expect Errol Spence possibly being able to let him punch to Crawford stick his tongue out at Errol Spence to try to piss him off? We'll see, bro. We all know when you say that you want to do something a lot that you're not going to do it. So if he say he's going to stay focused, he's not going to stay focused. Hey, man, the hottest chat in the game, man. Y'all are some scholars. I swear to God, man. I swear, man. Shout out to the hottest chat in the game, man. I mean, y'all are losing your motherfucking mind, man. For real. Seriously. Y'all coming up with all these damn scenarios and these intellectual freaking results. You know what I'm saying? Your thought process is transmitting and basically tapping into your intellectual side. You know, that's good shit. I'm gonna open up the panel, right? Probably later on the day, but you know, my panel, I want people to come up here, and we're not, you know, digging back in the treasure chest of comparing this fights to all the Hagler Hearns, the Leonards, the Durands, you know what I'm saying? All this other shit. I want motherfuckers to be as, you know, as sarcastic and open as they want about this fight. What's your thought process on this fight? How do you see it playing out? I don't want no technical. I think Spence is going to lift up his right foot, right? When he lift up his right foot at barely an inch off the ground, at that time when he slams it to the floor, it's going to send a vibration along with the jab. It's going to be almost similar to Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Or any Marvel comic that you see. Yeah, when he shoots the jab, he lifts up the lead foot and slams it to the canvas. And then he's going to shoot that right. Boom, boom, boom. Man. I don't know how Terrence is going to be able to handle it. They're going to give you every story in the book. The mistakes was penetrated in his mind. The mistakes was penetrated in his mind already. Because he know what he's really facing. He's gonna have to figure it out, man. You know what I'm saying? 11 days and count, man. 11 days and running. You know what I'm saying? I know you bet about 1,000 on your boy Spence. we have another stray in the building, y'all. Breaker 1910 over. Do you copy? Did you get a tag number on that stray that just entered the building over? Oh, you do? Is it logged in yet? Okay, we need to take an inventory of all strays that's on deck. All strays that's on deck. I see you. It's all good. No problem. You know what I'm saying? I see you on deck. I see you. Let's see what the stray has to talk about. He says Errol is gonna do Buzz so bad. Oh man, this is something different, y'all. He put 1, 2, 3, 4 emojis in this comment. Why did you waste your motherfucking time doing some dumb shit like that? Man, I'm in my 50s. Don't you think the first emoji, I could tell you that the nigga's smiling? The other 3 was just pointless, man. It was just pointless. You put all these emojis in there, like the second emoji has more praising value than the first emoji, and so forth and so forth. I mean, numbers don't matter over here, especially when it comes to emoji. I can read English very well. And also, even if you put it in lower caps, because I see you capitalize Bud name, I still know who you're talking about. Okay? I can't wait to hear y'all excuses after this. Obviously, you're in the wrong chat, man. One thing I know for sure over here, we ain't gonna be using no excuses, because why would we have an excuse when we're gonna be at the fish fry? The only thing I'm gonna have an excuse for is like, you know what? We should have brought more fish. Damn it. I thought we had enough fish. You know what I'm saying? But the storage started getting expensive to keep this shit on ice the whole time. We should have brought more fish, man. We should have brought some exotic fish in here too. You know what I'm saying? And also we shouldn't have put a bologna sandwich in the sack lunch for the aerosexuals. We should have just gave them what is considered what's that meat? What's that meat? We should have gave them Damn, I forgot. We should have gave them a can of potty meat. You know what I'm saying? Potty meat and some crackers. Isn't that what you feed pigeons with? You know, you goddamn put a little can of potty meat. Those of you that know what potty meat is, potty meat consists of a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Donkey hooves. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking wild boar. Goddamn. I mean, they toenails. That potty meat consists of a whole lot of shit. Parts of the animal that we really don't eat. And people, when I saw them over there in Texas, they used to damn take a knife and put the potty meat on a cracker and eat that potty meat. You know what I'm saying? That's what we should give them, potty meat. Arrow's gonna break, bud. Frazier, you don't remember that, and I mean you don't believe that, and also you wrote in all caps. Okay, you're dealing with grown adults, buddy. I don't need to think that if you write in all caps, it's gonna mean any more than what it was before. If it didn't mean shit from the first character, it's definitely not gonna mean shit to the last character, even if it's all caps, bro. I'm just putting it out there for you, big dog. I'm just helping you out. We got to help the strays out now. He bet 1,000. Man, that's 1,000 he ain't gonna never get back. If you were smart, you'll bet your money on Spence too. Don't lose your money. One thing I can say about Rivera, he's come over here with the mentality that it's good to talk yourself into fruitions. You know what I'm saying? Just talk yourself into the realization that it's gonna play out like that. You know what I'm saying? It's good to hype yourself up. Real talk, dog. I ain't mad at you. Hype yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Bud gonna destroy EJI. See, at this point in time, Ill Status, we're gonna definitely pay attention to the third eye too. We want to make sure when that mouthpiece hit the ground, Bud need to make sure that he continue in full movement. Step on that motherfucker. Boom, pivot out. You know what I'm saying? Pivot out, because Spence is going to be coming right there to him and then sticking with the uppercut. Bing! That's how you take care of that third eye right there. You step on the mouthpiece, pivot on it, make sure it breaks up nice and good. Yeah, man, we got to play dirty. We playing dirty over here. 11 days out, we playing dirty, bro. We playing dirty. AMP got knocked down 68, changing his choice of beverage, doing live stream, too much power. Man, what are you drinking on now, man? Before nigga just had that wine glass, he was caressing that motherfucker. Look, you're gonna laugh at this LP, but knock down iPad. He used to have he used to be cuffing those glasses, man. I don't know what it was female or male, but he was cuffing that glass when he was on live. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas started reminding him, damn nigga, the reason why you losing all these debates is the fact that you up there drinking all the time, nigga. You can't leave that wine glass alone. You was cuffing that motherfucker. Cuff it. Yeah, I see you. Take that drink. Damn, I start talking about it. Nigga start cutting off his camera. So what are you drinking now, dog? What are you drinking? Has he went from barefoot to another brand? I mean, what's his brand now, dog? Is he drinking that E40? You know what I'm saying? What is he doing now? Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jackson Moore. Salute to you, OG. How you feeling, bro? I'm gonna need that fish receipt after the fight. Well, it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. At that point in time, I think I'm gonna be myself. I think I'm gonna be in a different state of mind for at least 2 days after that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, why, but I'm gonna be celebrating. I'm gonna be fully immersed in the Chavo. You know what I'm saying? And the only song that I'm gonna be playing is Celebration Time. Come on, let's celebrate. I'm bringing back old Cool in the Game, nigga. Y'all young cats don't know about Cool in the Game. I'm bringing back. Put your back up on the wall. Shoot, I'm bringing back the old school joint, man, with some new school, of course. Tifus ain't going nowhere. How you figure? Look at the thumbnail. He already done knocked the nigga's teeth out, dog. He came up to the post-fight conference to explain to the people what had happened was And goddamn, his shit came out, though. That's real life. That's the actual moment there, Rivera. That's the actual moment. There's no Photoshop to that. Don't you know I'm a photographer too? Don't you know I catch moments like this? This is the money shot, Rivera. He was talking and that shit just came out. I said, wow, this is going viral. This is going viral. Yep. And the end would be EJ down in 7. EJ down in 7. I had 10 rounds, but now I think Bud already got him. Hey, man, y'all niggas gonna be changing y'all shit up. I swear. He got 11 days of niggas losing their mind, man. They can't even stay focused, dog. Did you not hear the key word? Will you hear the word focus, man? I want you to stop doing what you do and just stare straight ahead like you daydreaming. I want you to focus, nigga. That's all I hear coming out of Texas, bro. Focus. I have to stay focused the whole fight. And you know what? When it comes down to it, I can't be beat. I'm going to stay focused. Focus, just like DJ said. Focus, focus. Focus, focus, focus. Focus, focus, focus. Man, you got to stay focused, man. Why do you have to fill out rounds when you already know what's going to happen in the fight? The man played this fight out a million times. Terrence Crawford's not playing with EJ. He ain't playing, man. Hey, ill status. What Terrence Crawford say? What did he say? He was ill about it, dog. He said, I trained too hard to think about losing, dog. Crawford said, I trained too hard to think about losing. Come on, man. When have you ever heard a fighter say that shit? Bud say, I trained too hard to think about losing, man. Blunt said, Rivera, yeah, I'm taking the guy who lasts 17, 18 fights, been for world championship titles, the guy who knocked out everyone at welterweight, that guy with more experience, 40-0. Oh my God, you didn't zip it up with the 4-0 tack. Oh, you didn't dress it up already. You didn't put a prognosticated box wreck depiction out there, did you? I would say Blunt's is focus. Focus. He seems to be focused because he already predicted by putting 40-0 out there. That's focus right there. AMP, you telling me Knockdown ain't drinking wine no more? OG definitely is the reason that nigga stopped having that big ass wine glass on camera. That nigga drink more wine than a bitch. Oh man, y'all better leave that nigga alone. You know how emotional that light-skinned nigga is, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I'll be on record again, man. I don't think you're supposed to be using the N-word, dog. Real talk. You know, that's a white guy. I don't know, man. I think he been getting away with shit, dyeing his hair and going on those walks in the morning with his freaking Yorkie Terrier. And that nigga up here, goddamn, trying to stay tanned and shit. No, nigga, we about to expose Knockout even more. When winter come up and he start lighting up, I'm gonna tell everybody. I say, hey, I told you he was using nigga just a little bit too much around you black, like when he had them panels for the blacks. You know what I'm saying? When he had other blacks on his panel, he thought he fit right in. I told y'all stop that. You know what I'm saying? What black man you know? Any one of y'all in the chat? What black man you know? That was sipping on wine as a leisure drink. What black man you ever know? Like the brothers I knew, we got them on some Cavassier, some Crown, some Henny. You know what I'm saying? JD, if your goddamn pockets are pretty flat, you know what I'm saying? You was on that Jack Daniels. You know, it was many drinks. Most of the brothers was on some clear shit, and then you had some brothers that might have grew up around the Hispanics or may have a blended family. They're coming there with the clear shit to tequila. You gotta be. When you start fucking with that clear shit, tequila, Bacardi, you better be careful. Goddamn it, that shit right there. I did see some brothers almost dig their own grave with that. Real talk. You got to be careful. I'm not trying to give you any goddamn hints that knockout. When I see you on camera and you drinking some clear shit, we know it ain't agua. You done changed over to Bacardi or tequila. MD said, hell yeah, superior strength. Sean Porter pushed your boy back all night. Had him shelling up. Bud picked that man up and walked him into the ropes. Big difference. Come on, man. The consult is free over here, man. We're giving you all the results that you want. I wonder why they hate now, MD. I told them, I gave them fair warning. That's what I thrive at. I say, you know what? It's going to get worse as we start the countdown. And I got people stabbing me in the back for no fucking reason, just because I'm talking boxing. Then y'all up here, the hottest chat in the game, dropping facts in the chat. They mad, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You sneaking into the chat when you should be focusing on your fight, buddy. For real, man. Like, come on. I hope that's not nobody from Arrow Team in here trying to advocate for him. Do what you want, man. You know, do what you want. But I'm just saying, everything you hear might not be focused. It might not be a part of your focus. You know what I'm saying? What you're trying to focus on. Again, y'all talking about Arrow, y'all some Aerosexuals. How? Just like Bud said when they told him he was behind on the scorecards. How? How do you come up with this? How, Stray? Come on, Stray. Be better than that. How are you off the leash? Who let you off the leash, man? I'm going to put in a recommendation ASAP. Team, can you send that up to that kennel and tell them the next time they send a Stray over here, make sure he have that that choke collar on and also that electric collar. We got to ramp it up. They come over here talking reckless and they're getting a little bit too comfortable. We need to put that electric collar on them, and I'm going to have the damn the wireless remote in my hand. You understand that, Guap? We're going to put the electric collar on your ass because you're getting a little bit out of pocket over here. I'm about to start goddamn lighting your ass up with them shocks. You know what I'm saying? So you can stay focused. You're not staying focused over here in the chat, y'all. Got that man looking like the cast of Captain Phillips. Man, if you see a man drinking wine on his live stream, 10 times out of 10, he ain't black. And it's been known that white people can go in the sun and get tans. I think that is exactly what Knockout has done over the years, to the point where his hair has turned a beige color. And if you go back to Knockout earlier videos, he was not using the N-word. Just all of a sudden, he ran into his mentor, BFTB, and he said, oh my God, if I ever wanted to start a bromance, it would be you. Oh. He started going up under the tutelage, and he started to try to be somebody that he wasn't. That's why he has failed at his own debate series, even though he tried to set it up. You know what I'm saying? He tried to set it up. He tried to extort. You know what I'm saying? He should be charged with racketeering, setting up a fake fraud as debate series, but this is not about him. I just had to mention because he did show up in the chat. Without his choke collar on, it would not happen again. Okay? We would not have that type of attitude over here. You know good and damn well you should not be over here, man. You don't see me in your chat. And to make it so bad in closing with him, when a grown-ass man called you up because you was making a big point for me to have your number, and I was there to speak to you as a man, and you say, huh? And you want to play those child games and hang up the phone, it's nothing else we got to talk about. Ever. I call you up, bro, in your personal line, and you want to act like you didn't know who I was. Even when I told you WCS, you want to say, huh? Why are you calling me? And then this nigga gonna try to lecture me. 3-4 days later, you know that phone call you was trying to make? You should have did that. Man, shut the fuck up. Since might jump out the ring like B-Hop and Centron after round 8. from getting whipped so badly. Now we want him to stay in the ring, man, because in the ring we know that the referee can convince him to continue fighting. That's what we want to know, do people. 11 days out, the fish fry. We want to make sure we have everything planned accordingly. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance, y'all. I'm going to tell you on this Tuesday, and I'm going to tell you all the way to next week. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. And that's what Team Bud is doing. Properly preparing to beat that ass. Shout out to G Money in the building, man. Errol Spence was alleged to be on the Pivot podcast in an hour. Never heard of the Pivot, but be sure to check that out. Shout out to Team Crawford. I really have nothing to say about him being in the Pivot podcast for an hour plus. I'm going to tell you why, my brother. Because at this point in time, you have people who will be taking their lunch break. And you know how black people take their lunch break, their blunts. Sometimes we can be doing shit and we really lose a little focus on time. So if our lunch break was from 12 to 1 o'clock, sometimes as black people, we show up late. You know what I'm saying? 1 o'clock turns into like 1:12, 1:15, 1:17. Then we have to argue with the manager, say, oh, no, man. The elevator wasn't even working down there. It was fucked up. The point I'm trying to make there, Blunts, is the fact that if by chance you tell that to the hottest chat in the game, there might be somebody in this chat that pay attention to the Pivot podcast and fall the fuck asleep. I don't want people losing their jobs in the hottest chat in the game. I don't want people attempting to tune in to this motherfucking podcast and they fall asleep in their cars or they fall asleep eating their lunch, listening to another freaking interview from Spence. So I'm giving you the helpful hint. I'm doing volunteer work here, bro. All I'm doing is just trying to help. That's all. Proper preparation. Okay. I'm preparing you. Please, if you look at this, listen to this podcast, right? And we already heard him speak before now. And a lot of people still just waking up because they had to go to work yesterday. But be very, very careful. Your lunch break is only an hour. If you try to listen to this podcast, for those of you that go from 12 to 1, 1 to 2, something like that, you will fall asleep. It's summertime. If you in there in your vehicle with the windows down and you just say, okay, let me hit the car. Let me find this on my phone. Shit, boom. I'm gonna listen to this shit. I want to hear what this nigga gotta say. And you find yourself nodding off, you'll never know you fell asleep. That's all I'm saying. You'll never know, y'all. Relax. I gave you forewarning. I gave you warning. Diddy James was 10-0 and lost his 11th fight. And remember, Errol Spence would be Terrence Crawford's 11 in a row. Knockout if Spence loses. So do you think that Derrick James needs to watch film study? That's a good point you made. Good attention to detail. I wouldn't suggest anything to Derrick James to do since he's the one that boxed back in the day. He laced up gloves, man. He did box. He boxed. That's the only thing I can say. He boxed. Derrick James did box as a professional. He boxed. That's all. I don't know what to tell you, Top Boogie. The beat don't come to me to make me goddamn really get jazzy. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Because when you get a boxer who actually competed, and as a trainer, he says he don't watch film study. Now that not only puzzles me, that puzzles a lot of other people that saying to themselves, how can you not watch film study? You know what I'm saying? How can you not watch film study, bro? Come on, man. I'm really cooking fish. Yeah, get that fish into your body and put it in your diet, man. We got 11 days, man. The fish fry's on deck. I'm not going to lie to none of y'all. I don't want to see Spence get knocked out. I mean, I do, but I don't. especially not the David Avenesian special. If he goes to sleep, I'm gonna be in shock. Over here, we're not wishing any ill will on Spence, not at all. But the last time I checked their blunts is that when these fighters go to war, and if a punch is landed, per se, Crawford lands that punch on Spence, and Spence commits to basically changing levels by force, and he ends up on the canvas, right? And it basically influenced the ref to go over there and check on him. While checking on him, he has to administer, no, not CPR, but he has to administer a count. If he has to administer a count there, Blunts, I think it's warranted. I think it's warranted, to basically can we witness various times of the referee intervening and giving him the count. Yes, why not? Give him the count. 2, 3, 4, and call the fight. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's up to the referee's job. That's what you get paid to do. Stop playing, man. I know it's gonna be some people in here that just keep on switching and switching and switching. Real talk. Bud gonna break Arrow's caps. No, he got implants in now. See, you got to screw the screw down into the bone and let it heal, and then you get implants. So basically, he can lose his teethus. He can lose that, and they can just go replace him after. They can do that. It's bad. It's bad. He got to have something to bite down on. You got to have something to bite down on. So, as these people sit up here and glorify him coming back from the accident, that man has experienced a lot of shit with them teeth in his mouth that he knocked out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once you out of pocket, salute. No, man. No, he unpocket because see, I didn't mention David Avenesian. I'm gonna layer that up, later on fight week. That's when it's gonna become extremely savage, administratively savage. If that's even a word, it's gonna become administratively savage. It's gonna be savage time next week. When it comes fight week, it's gonna be extremely savage time. Real talk. Why is nobody talking about footwork in this fight? Let me see. Shout out to AK Justin Booker. He said, everybody who I betted is invited to my fight party. They mad because I asked them what kind of fish they want. They betting against 100% knockout ratio is a rookie. Is a rookie move. Damn, dog. That's what I'm talking about. Savagery at its finest, man. Man, why not? Teach one, feed one. You know what I'm saying? Teach one, feed one. What do they think this is, man? They got the invite. I know on the invitation, you kind of gave them the hint that this what type of fight party it was going to be. So they can't come over there feeling some type of way, man. They can't come over there mad to my, hey, man, I think you're doing too much, man. You know what I'm saying? When the fuck we need to now eat fish? What? Man, I thought we were going to have some crawfish. No, never said that. Never said that. We having 3-4 types of fish now. You can either step your ass in this house or you can watch the fight from outside in the backyard now. And that's going to be rough in the summertime. The mosquitoes going to light your ass up. What you want to do? I'll sit in here. All right. I'll sit in here, man. Man, since you put it like that, I'll sit in here, man. I'm going to sit in the back, though, man, because y'all tripping. No, come to the fish fry, dog. Bet for your boy. For real, bet for your boy. Somebody want OG, if he get knocked out, I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm going to be speechless. Why? Why, Blunts? What's going on? Well, explain. Please do. Do tell. Why would you be speechless? And shout out to Justin Booker in the building, man. I see you. Let them niggas be mad when your money, bro. I got 1,000 on Bud. Yeah, get your money, man. And what I like about what Justin Booker is doing, he's having a fight party. And just to give you the sort of the logistics on fight parties, it does allow you to sort of kind of make your money back. All right. So what we know to be true is the PPV is going to be $84.99. So therefore, to cover some of the expenses for that premium fish, okay, premium fish, you kind of get some of your money back. So you either put a price on the head, you charge something, $5 a head, $10 a head, something to get your money back, dog. Long as you have the food in there and the drinks and everything, and everybody cool. Because listen, you need the good shit. Don't get that clear shit on deck, because when Errol Spencer's loses, the motherfuckers that was drinking the clear shit, they're gonna show you a side that you never seen, and you've been knowing these niggas 15 years. They're gonna show you a side that you didn't think they was capable of. If you got them on that Bacardi and tequila, nigga, you gonna hear your car start up in the garage, and they're gonna take your shit, man. Then you're gonna hear helicopters and shit flying over, and you're gonna find out these motherfuckers just went up there and tried to rob a Walgreens. Just for fun, nigga. Drunk. Hey, they gonna go out there and do some of the dumbest shit ever, dog. You gonna say, damn, y'all was just in the house, y'all stole my shit, and y'all went on a high-speed chase, man. After they say, hey, man, we have people here, goddamn, looting a local Walgreens. For what reason, we don't know, people, but we'll keep you posted. Motherfuckers driving through the street, you know what I'm saying, helicopters chasing their ass and shit, all because of Spence lost, and they lost money. You know what I'm saying? They lost money in that bitch, man. I'm having a fish fry before the fight, during the fight, and after the fight. Man, y'all enjoy yourself, man. We got 11 days, bro. We got 11 days. You know what I'm saying? We got the visual. We got 11 days. 11 days, and next week is going to be different than this week. His mouthpiece is not the problem. He has mental lapse when he get hit hard. Shout out to I Said What I Said in the building. I feel you. I feel you. It is. That's true. That's why he's at a point right now where I told people the residual effects of what he experienced in the car accident, he's gonna continue to lose. He's gonna have lapses in judgment, lapses in thought process. You're in a sport that's tough. Like I said previously, right? You can have a corporate job where you're not getting hit in the head, and you may be able to function on a daily basis to get your job done. But in boxing, not so much. You're getting hit in the head. That's the same area where potentially you may have some residual damage. You know what I'm saying? You might have some soft tissue damage. It might be some areas that's not lighting up the way they should be. And those are the areas that Spence may need while he's in there fighting Bud Crawford. Man, I heard potty meat got some of everything in it, dog. Just like hot dogs. I heard hot dogs got some shit in it, boy. I heard they got some shit in it. I got 400 in the street on Bud. All right. I like that. I like that. I got some money on Bud too. Shit. I got some money on Bud too. Real talk. I got some money on Bud, man. Appreciate your dragon leg, man. Salute to you. Real talk. I try to send a message in my thumbnails. You know what I'm saying? That was light. That was light. That's one of the lightest thumbnails I did. Errol admitted himself that he thought he lost his teeth with Ugas. He didn't even care if he got KO'd. He was trying to get his teeth back. That's a mental lapse. I agree. When he said that shit on TV, he said he didn't care if he get knocked out. But yet they showed where his team was jumping up and down like, oh no. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just, they're thinking, man, we want you to keep winning. We want you to get the big fight. He's thinking like, a meme? Was he on to something? Because I swear to God, oh my goodness. If they would have showed that dude and his teeth, man, come on, bro. I have to agree. The only time I'm ever going to agree with Errol, maybe he was right in trying to find that shit. Because if we would have caught him with his teeth out, Yeah, it would have been meme after meme. It wouldn't have stopped, dog. It's too many scenarios that we could have put together on that. So, him saying that he'd rather get knocked out is stupid. It is, like you say, a mental lapse, but he didn't want to be embarrassed, y'all. I've been on the sexual channel suggesting rebranding and making and make major changes in content moving forward. They are resisting the aptitude test. Hey, you trying to tell me they don't want to participate in the aptitude, dog? They feel that it is not an essential part of the curriculum to help them learn. I get it, dog. I get it. Hey, they trying to treat you like a substitute teacher, that juice. You trying to go over there and hand out pamphlets and literature, what I'm saying, to help them. When you about to get out of high school, and then they have these college day where these people come up here and they have all this literature on the table. You walk up there and grab one. They tell you everything about the college. Are you trying to suggest that you was there trying to help them rebrand? You know what I'm saying? Give them documentation to help them moving forward after this loss next week. That's good deeds right there. That's good deeds. That's good shit. A flash knockdown is the only thing separating Spence from 27-1. True. That's true, man. That's real shit. Showtime said, white guy, he is, man. He just been in the sun a lot. That's why he always out walking his dog and shit. And they come out here doing shorts all the time. Walking that mutt. Trying to stay. He don't want the truth to come out. He don't want that pigmentation that he been working so hard for to go away. He know he don't supposed to be using the N-word. Spence got his own eye collected and damn sparring. For real, right? Listen, man, it's a lot of shit going on with this dude. Seriously, it's a lot of shit going on with him. You know what I'm saying? All the damn hashtag changes. Him being now infatuated with an eye. I mean, who is his PR shit? Who is his PR? I thought the shit with the shark with the bud was crazy and cheesy, but yet I see the aerosexuals out here doing live streams, getting their package in the mail. I got my freaking Spence merch. Spence is telling them niggas go pick up your pack. You know what I'm saying? Go pick up the merch, and they out here buying that shit like, nigga, are you wearing that to the fight? Are you wearing that type of shit to the fight, dog? Potty meat is different though, man. I ain't gonna lie. I grew up in the South. Potty meat is different. I can't believe, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit's different. That shit different. Motherfuckers used to eat potty meat and it used to taste different back in the day. You used to, oh man, that shit's pretty decent. And then you put it on some saltine crackers, dog. Come on, man. Don't get me to start, man. Immortal on deck. What's good? Oh, wow. Oh, wow, dog. Oh, shit, man. That's crazy right there, dog. They about to switch up their whole channel and start talking about other current events and other shit that's going on in life. Oh, that's funny. That's funny right there. Seriously. That's hilarious, man. Derek is capping. Shout Nelly Content Entertainment. Salute, man. I see you on deck in the building. Salute WCS. Everyone in the chat, smash that like button. Appreciate you. He said his mouthpiece done got knocked out in the last 4 fights. Hey, man, we can only look. The only thing we can do from a distance there, Booker, is just help this man get to the ring, man, and make weight. You know what I'm saying? Get to the weigh-in, rather, make weight, and make it to the ring. That's it. That's what we need, man. When he said the last 4 fights, I was just like, oh my goodness, man. Where's Diddy James at? God damn it. Where you at, man? Your guy over here just saying some shit that don't make sense. Is Diddy in the car? Where's Diddy? He out running with all access. Diddy was out there trying to get his solo cameos, dog. He didn't give a damn about Errol going up there getting a mouthpiece made. That ain't his responsibility, man. The only thing his responsibility is to lean over and whisper in Errol's ear, focus, focus. You gotta stay focused. Okay, focus. Keep that energy the day after the fight. No doubt. No doubt. We will. We will. Absolutely, we will. I'm expecting Spence to go out there and at least knock some type of elite. If gets put to sleep, that means everything was a lie. How you call yourself the truth and get put to sleep. Hey, man, the truth is that a lot of humans do sleep in life. They're blunts. That's the truth. A lot of us do go to sleep, but we go on our own. What's different about this fight, that blunts, he's going to be forced into a state of nod. Okay. A state of nod. He's going to be forced in a state of nod. Now, don't think you are supposed to take guilt and have this onus on yourself. Let that man sleep. God damn it. Let him sleep. If he wants to sleep in the ring, let him. That's part of the contract. Yeah, man, just sent the group text. Let them know all I'm cooking is big fish. For real, man. Hey, keep the goddamn PSA out there, man. You know, send out the SOS out there, man. Let them know. They don't need to show up to your doorstep. The SOS is up in the clouds, man. You sent it out there, man. We cooking big fish over here. Don said when Errol get knocked out, I'm gonna be speechless, more like last speech. I'm not even gonna say Errol's gonna get knocked out. I'm just saying Bud's gonna win. Hey, people, look, a lot of y'all are gonna get to a point, right? In the transitioning phase in the last days. You know, this is the last week, the last training week. A lot of y'all are gonna have semi-nervous breakdowns, for real. All I'm telling you all, just relax, just chill, man. Don't think too much about it. If you rock out with a fighter, rock with them heavy and believe that they can go in there and be unbeatable on the 29th. See, if you think about both fighters, then you start to care about both fighters. And like I said, I have to be fair. There's nothing wrong with caring about both fighters and all that. But if you're really going for one fighter, right? You know, if the fighter you're going for is Bud Crawford, and you know that he is 100% knockout ratio in the welterweight division, and your thought process is that I really don't want Spence to really, get knocked. It's a part of the game. So if Bud goes in there and basically executes something that he's been doing the whole entire time he's been campaigning the welterweight division, don't feel bad about it. He's just doing his job. That's all. He's doing his job. Don't worry too much about it. That's what you have, an EMT there on the ringside. You have a referee. You have a doctor that's out there. You have all the medical staff to assist. So I don't want you all feeling no type of way as close as we get to this fight. And boy, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad, y'all. Oh, man, the closer we get to this fight, it's going to be bad. Real talk. It's going to be bad. It's going to be really, really bad. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be worse than any type of rainstorm or hailstorm you've been in. In the last week, this last final training week into fight week, it's just going to be extremely bad. This weekend coming up, it's just going to be bad, dog. Like I said, when I dropped the link to my chat, I really don't want to hear people coming here talking about, well, he's going to throw this punch and lift his feet up, and then he's going to slide back to the rear foot. He's going to pivot around 180 degrees. In the process, throw a left hand, dip underneath his opponent's left hand, and then he's going to land the right, blah, blah. Nah. I want you in your deepest, vivid state of ad-libbing. I want you to tell the people, how do you see the fight playing out? You know what I'm saying? That's, I just want to see how your imagination, how deep it can be when it comes to the brain. The brain is an amazing place to hang out in. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. Like neurologically, psychologically, you know what I'm saying? Errol Spence is talking about this physical, mental, and spiritual. It all deals with the brain, man. So I want to hear, your state, what I'm saying, how your mind travels in this fight playing out. Once again, I don't want to hear no technical shit. I don't want to hear no technical shit. I ain't got time for that, because a lot of times people want to hear you. Okay, let me hear your prediction on the fight. We don't know. Just talk about certain things that Crawford does well and Errol Spence. Hey, that has nothing to do with the fight, though. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how either fighter is going to come out. We don't know the pace they're going to be. We don't know their punch cadence. We don't know who's going to get hurt, if somebody's going to get hurt earlier. We don't know any of this shit, y'all. We don't know. At WCS, I'm going with Bud all day, and it ain't going to change. Hey, man, go with who you stand strong with, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't persuade people. You've heard me in the past say we have membership. We're not handing out any more memberships for people to come over to Team Crawford. You know what I'm saying? We're not. We have shut that down. Errol said, I'm with you, bro. Bud gonna win. I don't know. I'm thinking decision or TKO in 10, but a full-blown knockout. David Avenesian style. Hell no. I hope to God for Spence's sake it doesn't happen. Well, if it does happen and things go differently, you always can come back to when I actually posted, his retirement celebration honoring Errol Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? You can say you saw it here. You know what I'm saying? The hottest chat in the game. I put it out there ahead of time, being proactive. Welcome to the retirement celebration honoring Errol Spence Jr. I think I did a pretty decent job, man. Respectfully. Melvin Sanders almost threw Spence back out in that strength and conditioning session on episode 2 and laughed about it. Look, first of all, I don't know if Blu-ray would have had him doing some shit like that, but it looked a little weird to me, man. Like, I know what he was trying to do. He had that man extending his hands over his head, walking with those weight. And when you walk and a weight has movement on a post, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? A post, and that weight is swinging. You definitely have to work on focusing. You have to focus so that the weight doesn't move a lot and try to walk in a straight line. But he was struggling with that shit, and his strength and conditioning was thought it was hilarious, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know what that's gonna do. Like putting your hands up in the air, walking like that. We're gonna see come to 29th, man. We absolutely gonna see does all that shit they was doing work. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. With Team Crawford, when he say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We're gonna see them clash, bro. But in the meanwhile, we're gonna keep on cooking. We're gonna keep on cooking over here. Real talk. We ain't gonna let up. With Cam, but I'm at the job. Crawford media workout is tomorrow. Bud knocking Spence out in 8 or less. Hey man, y'all definitely keep your predictions going on what you think the knockout's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind people predicting if a knockout or whatever they believe is gonna happen. I'm just talking about all this terminology. People want to goddamn put motherfuckers in a stupor. We're not trying to sleep in this motherfucker. I'm trying to keep people awake. We're not trying to sit up here. Well, we're gonna break down the art of. No, we don't. We're not trying to do that for this. On the 29th ain't that far away. Goddamn it! And this ain't the last live stream or the thumbnail you're gonna see on this fight. Respectfully, you know what I'm saying. So, as you already know, for those of you, shout out to the hottest chat in the game, man, for y'all pulling up and showing out today. I'm at my 2-hour plus mark. You know what I'm saying? It's been great. Those of you that's at work, man, hope you have a wonderful work day and work week. You know what I'm saying? Go get the bag. Go get the bag. You know what I'm saying? Because people move the goalposts all the time, like I was talking about. People move the goalposts all the time. Is it about boxing or the bag? You know what I'm saying? Well, you have people like Knockout that's concerned about Team Crawford and straight up hate the man. But when pressed about information, he was saying that hey, Derrick James wasn't even close to Bo Mack and all that, right? And he wanted to say that when people call up when people call up Derrick James, yeah, you're gonna get the bag. I mean, what does the bag have to do with productivity, though? Are you gonna put out productivity once you get the bag? You know what I'm saying? How does that all work? And what does that have to do with how a trainer trains their fighter? You know what I'm saying? And you can catch that. You know what I'm saying? Be sure to catch that, because I want you all that sometimes stray over to his chat. Listen to what the fuck he be talking about, because he just has this rhythm where he's whiny, and he wants you to think that he's a tough, whiny kid that keep on saying dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Over and over again. Period. Just be saying dumb shit and think he know everything about every fighter. He has a debate record of 0-23. I don't think I've ever seen a nigga win a debate since he had the series. But be careful over there now. They're going to start trying to distract y'all by talking about Bo Mack and them. He's not the only trainer on the team. You know, they don't want to mention everybody else that's an intricate role player over there that's making this fight happen. All right. So, man, y'all hold this shit down. Salute to everyone that's in the building. Thanks for the donations. My boy Gumbo, man, salute to you. I appreciate you. Real talk, Gumbo. Number love, my brother. Who else was up here? Who else? Hold up. But y'all know what it is. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out, man. I got 55 likes in here. I know more than 55 people pulled through. You know what I'm saying? And pulled up. I appreciate you. Shout out to King Asian Math, man. I see you. EJ gonna be slumped like Severn was. Those stretches may prevent entry. No, he got shit going on from that accident, man. I'm telling you, you can't fuck around with pavement, dog. You can't fuck around with pavement. If we could fuck around with pavement, when a nigga jump out of a building, he should be able to hit the pavement like we're looking at the Matrix. That shit should be able to flex like, and you come back up and you still, okay. You dust yourself off and you keep going. Detroit D-Town, salute to you. What up, though? WCS again, I say TBC all day. Yes, sir. Terrence Bud Crawford all day in the building. Is the other half of the bet covered? I have him 48 hours Saturday. Well, I got your 100. I'm not sure about whoever else supposed to send, but I only got yours. So if they say they sent it, they lying. I only have yours in escrow. You may need to get in contact and send an insurance agency out there to that person so they can goddamn send and put that $100 in escrow. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it's supposed to be done there, Asian Math. You know what I'm saying? But I only got yours. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I only got yours. But appreciate everyone, man. As always, salute to you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Until next time, I'm out.